Looking back, 2023 was a tremendous year for the watch industry, with new timepieces from brands that have exceeded expectations in quality, innovative engineering, and exquisite designs. In particular, Tudor has had a year that has brought them onto the front pages, bringing them closer to becoming a household name because of the exceptional amount of thought they put into everything they released. At Watches and Wonders 2023, Tudor was turning heads and leaving attendees with eyes wide open at the sheer dedication they showed to think outside the box and improve on watches that were already quite good. Furthermore, the fact that they continue to deliver excellent quality pieces to clients while keeping prices comparatively affordable is a testament to the fact that they're creating not just a brand, but a legacy. Last year, Tudor released 3 new Pelagos models. 2 of them were a collaboration with Red Bull, while the third comes in a titanium case with fixed strap bars. Although they were masterpieces in their own right and were talking points for a number of watch experts, they certainly weren't the center of attention. The timepieces that truly shined bright and had everyone talking about Tudor, and is the topic of this video, is the Black Bay lineup. So sit back and join us in looking at a wonderful year for a dearly loved collection that has arguably made Tudor the most talked about watch brand for 2023 and possibly the most interesting heading into 2024. Now, we know that this statement is a very bold claim to make, but there is certainly reason for it. After scouring the internet for all the hot topics circulating in the world of watch collecting, it's easy to observe that the new Black Bay models were being discussed everywhere. This wasn't limited to just Watches and Wonders either. Throughout the year, people who bought any Black Bay watch could do nothing but revere them for just how good they were. Even after spending months on people's wrists, it seemed like the enthusiasts just kept growing fonder of the Black Bay series. New Tudor fans and loyalists alike have come together to appreciate the Black Bay watches in all their glory, and it's well deserved. First off, there's the Black Bay 54, which we've previously talked about as well. Tudor made a particularly bold decision with the design for this piece by making the case 37mm in diameter. It's much smaller than most would expect from a Black Bay watch, but this decision has somehow paid off for Tudor. This watch pays homage to the first Tudor dive watch, reference 7922 from 1954, with a contemporary twist. While retaining its utilitarian aesthetic that's more suitable for dressing down, the sleekness and elegance of its design make it perfect for most occasions. While the Black Bay 54 has a distinctively vintage feel due to the recognizable markers and hand combined with the black, white, and gold color combo, there are many upgrades that set it far apart from its original predecessor. Beneath the case resides an amazing in-house COSC certified MT5400 movement, which ticks at 4 Hz and has 70 hours of power reserve. At 11.24mm thick, it's also especially thin and looks even thinner due to the shape of the lugs which rest on the wrist. Despite its especially minimal dimensions, it somehow manages to have a 200-meter water resistance rating, which is a difficult feat to pull off for sub-38mm big cases. With all these impressive features, the option between a rubber strap or bracelet, many have claimed the Black Bay 54 to be Tudor's best watch yet. Though the Black Bay 54 is amazing on its own, Tudor didn't stop there. The 3rd generation Heritage series has also been in the limelight and garnered positive reviews by everyone. For the new Black Bay Heritage series, Tudor decided to join many other leading watch brands and introduce what they call the Master Chronometer, which means the chronometer movement is METAS certified. This new standard, introduced by the Swiss government, is superior to the typical COSC certification, with enhanced magnetic resistance and improved testing methods, where the movement is tested while inside the watch. The METAS certification for the Black Bay Heritage series makes it particularly special as a step forward for Tudor, since Tudor's new manufacturing goals include a drive to produce only Meta's certified watches. The inside of the watch isn't the only thing that's special about it though. The overall aesthetics of the watch are especially gorgeous, and though the 41mm size of the case might seem large to many, it wears differently on the wrist due to its thinness and lug shape that makes the lugs much more discreet. The dial is also much more elegant than previous versions because of the gold-gilded hour markers and hands. The dial also has a lot less text on it, which contributes to tastefulness of the design. Tudor has paid special attention to detail for this watch, making upgrades that are barely noticeable unless they're put next to previous models. The bezel edging is prominent and the crown is new as well. These little changes may not seem like much at first, but they provide a fresh look to the Black Bay and make it much more modern. The Black Bay Heritage Collection is available in multiple color options for the bezel, including blue, black, and burgundy, which personally is our favorite and a proven favorite of many others. Something about it just simply draws you in. Although the differences are very minor to previous years, it's certainly a noticeable change, and since it's released like the others, it has everybody's attention. To tie everything together, the watches also come in 2 steel bracelet options, with either a 5-link or 3-link tapered bracelet, or a black rubber strap. Finally, besides the Black Bay options that are mostly discussed on the front pages, there is an unsung hero that hasn't gotten as much attention, but has gotten a lot of well-deserved appreciation from many. The standard bezel Black Bays that come in multiple sizes have a lot to offer. They're the perfect watch for everyday use. The models are available in multiple case sizes, including 31, 36, 39 and 41mm. This size range makes the Black Bay watch available to a much larger customer base, with the smaller sizes making them a suitable timepiece for women as well. The size popularly associated with the watch is the 36mm, but the other options are equally as good for a range of wrist sizes and preferences. The dial has a subtle sunray finish that isn't normally used on Black Bay watches because it can affect the legibility. For these pieces though, the finish is so minimalistic that it doesn't reduce legibility and simultaneously enhances the overall look. With the fully polished bezel frame, the dial looks simple yet refined. Of course, in the standard Black Bay fashion, the dial has a sharpened pencil minute marker, snowflake hour marker, and hour markers that run along a track with smaller minute markers. The timepiece houses an automatic MT5400 movement that lasts a whopping 70 hours, except for the 31mm, which lasts for 50. The Black Bay models come in numerous color options that can satisfy anyone. The options include a flashy champagne silver, a muted anthracite dial with gold gilded markers, and a new blue color that gives a refreshing contrast to the steel case. The steel bracelet comes in a 5-link format, similar to the Jubilee bracelet. The bracelet comes equipped with a T-fit clasp like all the other new Black Bay models of 2023, which is a game-changing innovation from Tudor. The clasp that holds it together is made from ceramic to reduce wear and make the clasp last longer. What makes this clasp special though is the ability to make micro adjustments for up to 20mm without any tools. This feature in particular has stood out for all the Black Bay models introduced last year and will likely be featured on upcoming watches by the brand for years to come. The standard bezel Black Bay is perfect for anyone looking to get that one watch that can do it all. It's simple, yet good enough for dressed up occasions, while also being the perfect companion for everyday wear. It's a classy watch, and there's no denying, Tudor have worked as hard on this as they have on the other Black Bay pieces. 2023 was a very busy year for Tudor. With so many releases throughout the year, they seem to be on a roll that got them a lot of attention, and understandably so. It's easy to notice that the brains behind Tudor are working together in perfect harmony to deliver timepieces that can be enjoyed by everyone. If 2024 is similar in any way to last year, we're in for a treat regarding the new Tudor releases, and we think that they're gonna stay strong and listen to their customers as they've done before. This means more improvements and a commitment to excellence. Of course, being Rolex's sister company, we can't expect anything less from them.